Hey Aggies, it's Chancellor May and LeShelle. It's time for Thursday Thoughts. Let's get right to your questions this week.
Oh, that's a good one. My father's father was a Cuban refugee. He first landed in Miami, and then he migrated to New York City, and maybe in the 1920s or 30s, because my grandmother was born in 1918, but she was not Cuban, and she married him, and then my father was half Cuban and half African American.
And that's your maiden name?
My maiden name is Rodriguez.
LeShelle Rodriguez.
Yeah.
Her father did not want her to change her name when we got married. That's a whole nother story. You can ask that question next week.
Yes. This is a part 2 question. But yeah, that's my Cuban heritage. He will never retire. I swear I don't think Chancellor May will ever retire.
Yeah, I get bored easily. I don't know if I could retire fully, but I just turned 57. I got a lot of time.
I could see you at 90 in some university. I hope it's not UC Davis at 90, and they say, Chancellor May, it's really time for you to leave because you don't remember what day of the week it is.
Get the heck out. Yeah, I mean, you never want to overstay your welcome in a position. I definitely don't want to do that, but I don't really think about retirement much other than, Shell would like to have a retirement home somewhere.
With a beach.
With a beach, so
yes.
That's probably why I have to keep working, so I can get that for her.
Yes. I can't see retirement either. I mean, we still have a little bit of time, but I don't think you'll ever retire.
There you have it.
I want to continue to work as long as my brain is functioning and functioning well.
I could get myself in trouble with a comment here. But I won't.
I know. You're going to go back to last week's Thursday Thoughts where I was majorly confused. And I think I was confused because my brain was working all day.
There's a relationship lesson in there for you. Don't take the bait.
Oh.
Many things.
Oh, really?
But, some big things are like, I would like to learn another language. Haven't done that. I can still do that, but that's one thing I'd like to do. There's some research ideas I would like to have tried that I didn't. Again, I could still go back to that, but what about you? Anything big?
No, if I had to go back in time, I would just follow the life I have and studied what I studied. But I've always thought if I could do a job, I would love to be a forensic pathologist. I mean, you have to study and know all these things.
I would have always guessed you wanted to be, actually.
But I like solving crimes. I thought that'd be really a cool job to do if I.
But no regrets.
No, I don't think I have any regrets.
I can't think of any real regrets.
Yeah, the language thing is a good one, or learning how to play the piano, maybe, and little things like that.
Things like that, yeah.
Yeah. I don't listen to true crime.
She watches Dateline. It's always
all kinds of forensic pathology shows.
The Dateline, the husband always did it. You don't even know what they're talking about.
I don't.
Okay, TNG, The Next Generation, Star Trek: The Next Generation. The Inner Light. I think that's the episode where Picard interacts with some alien probe. I think it shoots a beam or something into his head, if I recall. Anyway, what it does is it causes him to go and live the life of this alien in his head. From his whole life in the span of 10-20 minutes of his actual physical life, but he's living this guy's life and experiencing his experiences, and so it's pretty cool. It's probably one of the better episodes that doesn't have a Q or doesn't have a Borg in it, but it's a pretty good episode. It makes you think about maybe these people are using this device to help their descendants learn about their history, right? You can learn about your ancestors, or maybe anybody, maybe not just your ancestor, any historical figure. They could use this device to experience their life, which would be pretty cool.
So there's a moral,
I think,
meaning behind that.
Yeah, you always say I'm too deep, but that's fine. Yeah.
Like, wouldn't you want
to experience the life of a historical figure?
Yeah.
Like I'd like to, Malcolm X or Muhammad Ali or
that's a good idea. Yeah. Absolutely.
Well, there's always something going on with regard to construction at UC Davis. In fact, you guys think UCD stands for Under Construction Daily. But, there's a lot of need. We have probably more than $1 billion worth of deferred maintenance, more than any other campus in the system. So every year we put a little bit away so that we can address these deferred maintenance issues. And fortunately, this year, the state is providing some additional funding for deferred maintenance and in one-time funds. And there may even be more coming now since the state has a surplus. So we're optimistic that we'll be able to get a lot done. With regard to new construction and infrastructure, new projects come online like the Teaching and Learning Complex, the Edwards Family Athletic Center. Those will both be probably finished within the next 12 months. And I don't know if you've heard of the big shift, but we're converting from steam to heat our buildings to hot water. And the reason is steam is heated by natural gas, so fossil fuels. The hot water is heated by electricity, so it's a renewable source. And so we'll reduce our reliance on fossil fuels by this big shift all over campus. The big shift. As I like to say, shift happens. Okay, Aggies, great to be with you this week for Thursday Thoughts. Have a great Memorial Day weekend, and stay healthy and stay safe, and go Aggies.